Unstoppable today.
Dude, episode 1
Let's get it.
of the pod, dude.
Yeah, the old podcast, the old Kib0shed.
The Kib0shed show.
We're Kib0shing, we're showing.
We hopefully aren't getting kiboshed because that's bad.
Literally, Kib0shed is where you get kicked in the head, basically.
Yeah. I mean, ask Joe Davola about that shit.
Ask Kramer about that shit.
Oh, my God.
The dude's wearing a helmet.
You put the kibosh on me, I put the kibosh on you.
I mean, Kramer's walking around with a damn helmet on.
Luckily, dude.
Yeah, that was lucky.
I mean, gosh, lucky he traded that radar detector to Newman.
That broken radar detective.
Oh, my gosh.
For a used helmet that saved his life.
Well, we're really excited to be here, obviously. I mean, obviously.
It goes without saying, to be honest with you. But here we are saying it.
Here we are. It's a great weekend. Can we just say that?
Yeah, we've got football in full swing. We've got the end of the MLB season, which is getting real interesting.
Yeah. No matter who you're cheering for.
We know who I'm cheering for.
You're wearing it.
I mean,
literally.
I'm literally just wearing it, baby.
I mean, that's what you're doing. The Packers are going to win 10 games this year. I was going to say Super Bowl. I wanted to say Super Bowl, but I'm not going to.
No, because we all know Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay is going to the Super Bowl. I mean, Tom who? First week. This is his first time winning week 1 of an NFL season.
Yes.
Hats off.
Yeah, this was nuts. We also just watched Aaron Rodgers. Maybe career over.
Are you kidding me? Second, maybe it was the third play of the first drive of the game. I mean, you see the staff come out and carry him on his shoulders.
He's literally getting stretchered off in a boot.
Oh my gosh! And then you got Zach Wilson comes in to save the day against Josh Allen.
Zach Wilson.
Throwing to Wilson.
He threw it to Wilson. He did throw a tug to Wilson. And then that walk-off in OT.
Oh, my
The punt return.
How about that? Say hello to Mr. Gibson with a P.
Yeah, Xavier Gibson.
Gibson, the undrafted.
Rookie free agent.
Out of?
Stephen F. Austin.
My boys.
Oh, my God.
Good night. Give it up for Gibson.
That was
baby.
unbelievable. Joe Burrow gets paid money, and now he can't play.
Joe Burrow, I want to know what the hell was going on. I saw what happened in practice, but that is not an excuse for the performance that I saw.
I mean, $257 million get you that.
He literally became the highest paid QB.
Player.
And he does that. He doesn't even put up a touchdown.
Can't even throw a touchdown. Can't even throw 100 yards.
He threw 8 passes to T. Higgins. Not a single one was caught.
Oh, my God.
And I got T. Higgins on my team.
And I've got Joey Burrito.
I mean, you might as well bag his ass.
Oh, my gosh. What is with that?
I mean, he changed his number. That's got to be some bad mojo.
Well, for T. Higgins, yeah, that is bad. I don't know. What are you doing going to 5?
Yeah, you don't want to be you're a wide receiver. You're not number 5.
No, you're not a QB. You're not Donovan McNabb.
I mean, yeah, even most QBs are not number 5. 5's just not really a football number.
I mean, it's not a great football number.
I mean, it's more of like a baseball number.
I guess it's an okay baseball number.
I mean, yeah, Freddie Freeman.
I mean, Franco. We're not talking about it.
Should we talk about him?
No.
Should we talk about the old 14-year-olds, or should we leave it alone?
No, he should be number 14, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That might fit.
Listen, we're not here to speculate. We're here to just talk about facts, and we don't have any with that.
I mean, I feel like we've got some pretty good speculation.
I mean, maybe you do. I don't.
From what I've seen, it's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good. It's not looking great.
You know what else isn't looking good? Patty Mahomes' receiving team.
I mean, literally, without Kelsey.
I mean, they literally have nothing without Kelsey. It's like, you're not throwing to Kadarius Toney ever again.
I mean, maybe you do just to make sure you're not crazy. It's like one of those things where, like, let me go out and check. Let me check the doors to make sure I'm not hearing anything, because you think someone's broken into your house, and you do that. What is that? Like, let me check. Let me just check.
You got to be certain.
Yeah, you go out there, you're checking all the doors, the windows. Okay, nothing's there. You're fine.
I'm going to bed now.
You were always fine.
Yeah, the whole time. It's all in your head.
But
I mean, that's what he's got to work with until Kelsey's back. He's got Kadarius.
Is Kelsey Is he coming back soon?
I think he has to be. He's not. He hasn't been put on any. He's definitely not put on the IR list.
No, he's not Cooper Kupp's ass.
Which sucks. I drafted him 9 overall. You know that. Yeah, that sucked. I didn't have all the information.
No, you did not.
I don't want to. We don't need to talk about Cooper Kupp, except for the Rams did get a dub.
Yeah, the Rams got a dub
because of Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, Tutu. Man, that dude's a speed demon.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, the kid's got wheels, as they say.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so the NFL is crazy. I mean, I told my brother this today. Half of the teams can win the half the teams think they can win the Super Bowl now.
Yeah, but you know who looks damn good is the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers look good. They look fine. You know who looks good? J-Love.
J-Love and the Packers. Shout out Utah State Aggies.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
J-Love showed up. He's looking like he wants to be the franchise QB.
That's what he's looking like.
He's looking like A-Raj who?
I'm trying to not get overexcited, but you know me.
I mean, he looked comfortable, I'll say that.
Like,
he looked like he was okay.
Tell me that, like, he just didn't. He looked like a franchise QB. I mean, that's what he looked like.
He looked like, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm here. I'm showing up.
Right. This is what my mom's in attendance.
Damn straight, dude.
She's here. I'm putting behind the block in college.
I mean, he did his job, and I'm proud of him. I've got some cards of J Love, and they're shooting up.
They are.
I mean, they're shooting up fun. I mean, I wouldn't say they're shooting up, but they're going up nice.
You probably haven't even checked them today. I bet you they're shooting up nice.
They could be. I mean, yeah. I mean, he gets in the game, throws 3 tutties.
Wow.
How many yards? Like 260. Not great, but
not great.
Enough.
Not great, but no. I mean, compared to Burrow,
compared to even Fields, who he beat.
Fields is bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Good.
Fields is not a pro QB.
Well,
just watch
say that
it
yet.
By the way, neither is Kenny Pickett. Neither is Kyler Murray. I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. Go play in the MLB, Kyler.
You should have done that.
Yeah.
But gosh, he got paid in the NFL, so you can't.
How about the Vikings losing game 1?
Yeah, to Baker.
To Baker boy.
Baker boy, dude.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That is wild. That's nuts. But Jetta went off.
Yeah, but
9 for 150.
I mean, if we want to talk about going off, let's talk about Tyreek Hill with 211 yards and 2 tutties.
Yeah, the Dolphins look good. Tua looks healthy, happy.
I mean, he's not waiting to get a concussion. He's moving, and he's making the right plays.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see him playing scared.
But I will say this. I mean, you can't say he's back to like, oh, yeah, Tua's great. He's throwing to the fastest guy in the league. All you got to do is throw it near him.
I mean, he's throwing to Cheetah.
You're throwing to Cheetah. You just got to throw it near him.
Yeah, and then if he gets it in space, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone, baby.
How long can he keep that up, though? I mean, the legs, you lose the speed quick.
I mean, how old is he? He's older than us.
No. He's younger than us. Maybe he's your age.
Maybe he might be 30. Can we look it up?
Yeah, we can look that up.
Can we go to google.com?
Let's see how old Reek is.
Get on the old World Wide Web.
Tyreek Hill's 29.
Okay, so I'm older.
29?
29?
29? So you're older than Reek and a lot slower.
Well, let's take it easy.
Let's just be honest,
I got bad legs, bad knees.
I mean, 11 for 215 and 2 tutties.
That's nuts, dude.
That's 2 games worth.
That's 40 fantasy points.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, you want to talk about 40 fantasy points. Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys defense. You want to talk about the most embarrassing display of football I've ever seen in my life? Let's talk about the Giants.
Yeah, let's talk about the Giants. They don't have – listen, there's actually too many teams right now that don't have franchise QBs.
And Danny Dimes is one of them.
The Giants are one. The Bears are one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we love seeing Baker, but he's not the franchise.
No, he hasn't been. He's not.
They don't have a franchise. The Bucs don't have one.
The Browns probably don't have one. You can't
Deshaun.
Yeah. You think he's a franchise?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I mean, he's been long anticipated.
Right. I mean, he had to take out that year because he got a little too comfortable in the presence of, we're not going there today.
Okay, let's leave it alone. I mean, we're fine.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I swear, I was watching that game. I needed CeeDee Lamb to get me some points, and CeeDee Lamb couldn't even get on the field because all the Cowboys did was take it back to the house.
Right. Right.
That defense just took it back to the house, and the Giants were on the field the whole damn game.
And Tony Pollard couldn't get anything going.
That's what I'm saying.
Dak couldn't do anything.
They didn't need to.
Wow.
The defense.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was so bad. Poor Saquon, because Saquon's a stud.
He is a stud in a bad spot.
He's in a bad spot, dude.
Texas is back, dude.
Oh, Texas might be the real deal. Welcome to the SEC next year.
Next year, so yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna breeze through that Big 12.
I mean, you just took down Alabama.
I mean,
you didn't just take them down. You beat them pretty soundly.
I mean, first non-conference home loss in the Nick Saban era, or in a long ass time.
It's been a while.
Nick Saban looked like a bum scrub in that game, and I gotta be honest, I love to see it.
Is it exciting? Yeah.
Is it great? Yeah. Is it great for college football? Yeah, it is.
It is good. It's always good to take down the top dog. There's got to be change.
There has to be.
You don't just leave it with the top dog forever.
No, and as we learned from your horrible guessing display of champions, Texas is not in there.
No, they're not.
So they really, I mean, Texas is big name school, big program, but they're not there.
I mean, speaking of Texas, too, how about Bijan Robinson? I was a little upset because I thought the Falcons would give a lot more of the freaking touches to Bijan. They split it pretty evenly with Algier.
Yeah, they like Algier from BYU.
And Algier had 2 TDs compared to Bijan's 1.
Yeah, he did. He had.
That's frustrating.
It's weird that they took him, honestly, because they had Algier and they have Cordero still, too.
Injured,
didn't play.
But let me ask you this now. Do they continue to split the load like that? Or do they say, okay, now we've seen Bijan in an actual NFL game and he did what we wanted him to do?
I mean, I think there's some of that. But
I hope they lean more towards Bijan.
Maybe you think about a little trade action with Algier.
I mean, let's just say this. My fantasy football team name is Let Bijans Be Bijans, if you know what I mean.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
That is good. I didn't notice that you didn't change. That's not your name in our league.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I kept the same picture of Prison Mike. I got Prison Mike. It's too good of a picture, man.
That is.
And he's a legend.
No, that's an absolute good picture.
I mean, the Dementors.
The Dementors.
Don't drop the soap.
Let's see.
You want to talk about Colorado and Dion?
Oh my! And Shadur.
Shadur's nice, dude.
I mean, just polish that Heisman up.
I mean, they can't tackle him. The dude's running around for a freaking hour back there.
Yeah, not only that, the dude's slinging it.
He's got an arm. He's a cannon.
The dude is slinging the ball.
Not just slinging it, but he's slinging it in the right spots.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, Shadur's nice.
But
next week, who do they got a pretty big game next week, don't they?
Well, USC I think is in like 3 weeks.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, and that could be a real eye opener. That could like really humble those guys.
That's what it's going to do. It's going to open some eyes.
Yeah, unless if somehow Dion pulls off a USC upset, give me a break.
Gosh,
I mean, where do they jump up in the polls?
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
trying.
They got to jump up the top 10 after a win like that, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, they're not there now.
4. Oh wait, no.
Texas is 4. Bama dropped down out of the top 10, right?
No, they're in the 10 slot.
In Colorado?
Yeah, and your
19?
Colorado's at 18.
Okay.
I mean, the Utes are at 12 there. They're sitting fine.
Yeah, but they're not looking great.
They don't have their starting QB.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Big problem.
They barely beat Baylor.
Yeah.
And Baylor's not good.
No, they had to make a third. They had to go to the third string QB to beat Baylor.
That's bad.
It's not good. I mean, Georgia, Michigan.
Michigan's nice.
They're nice. They're kind of slinging it this year. Florida State.
I mean, they took down, who was it?
They
took
wrecked
down,
LSU's
Yeah, they took them
life
down good.
in week 1. That was big.
Don't they have like a senior No, not a senior quarterback.
They got a good QB, Jordan Travis. He's good.
Okay.
Texas, they're at 4.
They look nice. Did you see that toss at the last touchdown that Texas threw, that breadbasket toss right over the dude's head?
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable catch.
that was an absolute beauty.
That was nuts. It's a beautiful throw, but at the same time, that's an insanely hard catch because it's right over your head.
It's so damn hard.
Wow.
You couldn't do that.
I could try, but I'd probably fall right on my head.
Then you got USC at 5. That's fair. They're good.
I mean, from what I've seen, they're saying their quarterback is the best in the league.
Oh, he's easily number 1 overall pick. That's what I'm saying. All these teams that need a QB, you're going to get your Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
He's
Caleb
good.
Williams is damn good.
He's that good. Then Ohio State, they kind of look a little glitchy.
I didn't watch them, I'll be honest.
They played Youngstown State. There wasn't much to
wow.
watch. Penn State, I mean, they beat the brakes off someone, 63-0. It was not good. Washington looks pretty good.
Washington's nice, yeah.
Yeah, Penn State beat the brakes off Delaware, 63-7. I don't know how much you're learning from that game.
You're not learning anything.
No.
I mean,
Washington, 43-10. Tulsa, fine. Notre Dame, 45-24. NC State, I mean, that's
wait,
something.
where's Notre Dame? They're not
9. The 9 spot.
So what do we got? We got any big games this weekend?
And then you've got Alabama.
Just going down.
Oh, my gosh. It was so awesome,
I mean, it's tough. I will say this. My wife is from Alabama.
Tell us.
Born and raised, born in Tuscaloosa.
Tell us.
I respect the love that she has for the team. Being from Alabama, I mean, that's all.
Did she cry?
No, she didn't cry, but she not only does she love Alabama, but she actually knows the squad. She can talk to you about the history of Alabama. She can tell you about prior coaches. She can tell you about the quarterback. She can tell you about where they get drafted. Wow. She's a legit fan, and I respect the hell out of it.
That's respectable.
I mean, you don't see that too often.
No, not from the women out there.
Not from the ladies, which is fine, but she knows her Alabama football.
Actually, I think I looked at this upcoming schedule. It's not great.
Pretty weak.
It's very weak. In fact, that's why I think Colorado State that's the primetime game day game.
Should be a bloodbath.
It'll be an absolute bloodbath.
So that's all we have.
Yeah, that's kind of the football recap. 88.2% chance to win.
I mean, maybe we should
22-point favorite.
I mean, this is just kind of interesting. The USA men's basketball team goes down to Germany.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder.
Who else? I can't even.
Wagner.
Oh yeah, Franz and his brother, right?
Yeah, Mo.
Franz and Mo.
They've carried the squad. I mean, our squad's bad, dude.
I mean, have you
seen our squad?
Well, let's go through the lineup real quick, would you? Because I'm pretty sure our best player is Paolo Banchero. Which he's nice, but he's a young buck.
He's a young buck.
I mean,
we've got Jalen Brunson. I know that.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, that's our guy. Yeah, is he nice? I'll give him that.
What's happening to my Google here?
Why don't you go to the roster?
Was that the championship game?
No.
I thought I clicked. Oh, this is Serbia.
Why don't you type in USA? USA.
Okay, Ant-Man.
Okay, he might be the best.
Walker.
He didn't even get any minutes.
Paolo.
Not that good. Yeah, Paolo.
Jalen.
Okay, he's nice.
He's nice, but he's overpaid. Mikhail.
Not going to cut it.
Austin Reeves.
Sorry, but we got to have some white on there, I guess.
We've got a couple. We got Walker and Austin. Tyrese.
He's fine.
Ingram's good.
Ingram's nice.
J Cubed.
Nah.
Your boy.
I mean, if I'm drafting, depends on what I'm drafting.
Josh Hart.
No.
Bobby P.
No.
And Cameron Johnson.
No.
That's the best squad that wants to show up. Did
you see LeBron James tweet?
What did he say?
Said 2024, I'm recruiting Steph, AD, KD.
Because he's going to play in the Olympics. He didn't want to play in the bullshit.
I guess
World
FIBA
Cup.
he's not worried about, but for the Olympics, he wants Steph, KD, AD, Draymond, and there was somebody else.
He wants Draymond?
Oh, he wants Jason Tatum, too.
Draymond.
Can you think of that squad, though? You got Steph, Tatum, Bron, KD, AD.
Could that be Dream Team?
I mean, that could be a dream team.
Could it beat the Dream Team?
They couldn't beat the dream team.
You could assemble a roster right now that could beat the Dream Team.
I don't know if we can just do that off the fly, dude. Do you realize how good the dream team was?
Why don't we just do it right now on the fly?
Okay, well let's get the dream team pulled up. We got Stockton. We got
You don't
Magic.
need to pull that up. That's in your memory.
We got Jordan.
You got
Larry, Carl, Scotty, Charles,
David, the Admiral.
David. There's more. We're not getting them all.
We're not?
Pull them up.
I thought we had them all there.
You want me to give you a team,
I want you to-
active NBA players that could
That's what I
beat
want.
the 92 Dream
That's
team.
what I'm asking. So you got Leitner,
You got
Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Larry Legend, Scotty Michael, Clyde, Carl, John Stockton, Chris Mullen, Charles Barkley, and Magic Johnson.
Okay, well, let's talk about starting five. So who's their starting five? I guarantee it's Magic, Michael, Larry, Carl, and
Patrick?
Ewing? Probably. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Okay, so we got to come up with a team of five better than that.
Okay.
So obviously your point guard is Steph.
Your point guard's Steph. I'm just going to lock that in.
There's no question about that.
So who's your SG?
Depends. This is tough because it depends on how you want to play some of these players, because you could probably say Jalen or Jason Tatum is a shooting guard.
Okay, I like
You could
that.
probably put that. Now, your most common shooting guard these days is D Book, but I think overall, I would probably put Jason Tatum.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's Tatum for sure.
Small forward gets tough
I mean, it's not easy.
because you've got players like you've got LeBron still, you've got KD that you could put at the small forward. You could probably even put Giannis at the small forward, even though he's really more of a
And he's
power.
not American.
That's
He's not
right.
playing.
Oh,
on
that's
the
right.
American
Giannis isn't going to
team.
be on the U.S.
No, he's playing on the
I'm just
Greece
thinking
team.
active players, you damn bastard.
Yeah, I know you are. Let me just bump the brakes there.
Sheesh. Okay.
Can't have Jokic, Embiid, or
Okay.
Giannis.
Okay. So let's think here. Your small forward, it's probably got to be LeBron James.
Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Right?
Definitely.
Which means your power forward would probably be the Durantula.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking,
And then center, you go AD.
I don't know about that.
Who else?
Let's think about it.
Okay.
Can we just think you're
Yeah.
just jumping right to
Can't have
AD?
Embiid. You can't have Jokic. You can't have Giannis.
I mean, you're just jumping right to AD. He's hurt all the time.
I know, but we got to say that he's fine in this. Where else are you going? Jared Allen?
Walker Kessler?
Oh my gosh, no.
Shout out Jazz,
Stop.
baby. I mean, literally all of the best centers are out of this country.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
So you're probably right with going with AD. That was just,
I know it was a quick trigger,
I mean,
but
you just jumped right to him. But yeah, maybe.
all right. So
Steph against Magic. The tough thing there is that
Magic.
that's such a terrible matchup.
for Steph.
For Steph, it's a terrible
Right,
matchup.
right.
Magic has a heyday when he's got the ball against Steph.
Oh yeah, he's
I
just
mean,
pushing him down low.
I mean, he can post him up. He can shoot a little bit.
right.
He can do a lot.
He's just-
Steph's got to make a lot of space to shoot over a 6'9" point guard in Magic.
Right.
A lot of space.
Yeah.
Which he can.
He can, but also he can just come off screens and get shots.
Now, we shouldn't even, I don't even think we talk about the shooting guard position. It's not even a comparison.
No,
You can't even talk about Michael and Jason Tatum
no,
in the
but
same sentence. You can't.
no, you can't. You shouldn't. But for this, I think we should
I don't.
just say that Tatum's good,
Yeah, Tatum's good.
but Michael is that good.
Michael's the best.
The GOAT.
There's not even a debate.
So, but Tatum is big. He's long.
He's long, man. It's not a problem.
He could make it a little uncomfortable for Michael.
Yeah, the best comment of Michael in that whole The Last Dance was when Gary Payton's talking about locking down Michael. Michael goes, I didn't have a problem with the glove. The glove was not a problem. Okay, then you got LeBron and Larry. I'm sorry. Larry, unbelievable. But LeBron will manhandle you.
Yeah, you will. You're going to be playing in a different zip code.
I mean, we're talking prime Bron against prime Bird. It's just like it's a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's literally like he's going to leave Larry broken and bruised.
Larry is one of my favorite players of all time. Phenomenal what he did. But
Absolutely.
LeBron is not just a phenomenal basketball player, but he's a monster. The dude is a freak.
Absolutely.
So sorry, but that's mismatch.
Absolutely handled. Power forward, KD.
And Malone, the mailman. That's tough because Malone will manhandle skinny boy Durant.
Yeah, but he's got to come out on the edge to defend that three, too.
That's tough.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're not...
And the speed?
I know.
I mean, just forget about it.
But you give Carmelo the ball in the paint against KD, and he's slamming it down his throat.
Yeah, but he's got help. I mean, he'll get help defense.
From AD.
He's not on an island.
So what do you like?
I think I like KD.
Scoring-wise,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Even though Malone is this number 2 overall all-time scorer.
I know. It's just he played forever, though. And now you got AD versus Patrick Chewing here.
The thing there is
or the Admiral. I'm not sure who was
just that
starting.
AD is a stretch. He plays. He can bring the ball up the court. He can shoot the ball, and he can get in the paint, which is something.
All things that Patrick and David cannot do.
They didn't need to at the time in their.
They didn't know how.
In their era, they didn't know how. They didn't need to. That wasn't their job.
If you were lucky enough to grow to be 7 foot tall, you were in the NBA.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Now, no. You have to be light of foot now.
You have to be able to do it all.
Right. Dribble, handle, shoot. You don't have to do everything great, but you got to do some of it.
I mean, unless you're Rudy Gobert, apparently.
He's just on stilts out there.
The dude's on stilts. The dude's the biggest klutz I've ever seen.
Okay, so, I mean, this comes down to this would be an actually good matchup.
Overall,
a really good match. I mean, this would be like a 140 to 150 kind of matchup.
Who do you take? I know who you take. You're a new age guy.
Right.
You don't respect the greats.
That's not true. I was just going to say my heart wants to take 92.
Because of Michael Jordan.
Right.
Michael what?
Jeffrey.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah.
If he's on any team,
take him.
You almost have to
going
take him.
To win. Yeah. I mean, that's hard to argue, so I'm not going to.
We don't need to. That's just the squad that we got that would go up against the 92 Dream Team and have a chance.
Yeah, they'd have a chance. For sure.
It'd be a great game.
Great game. Speaking of great games, the Joker, not that Joker, but Djokovic, got another Grand Slam major this weekend.
You've been following tennis.
I mean, no, but I know he won the U.S. Open.
So you're dabbling.
I mean, I see the updates.
You get the updates on Twitter.
Yeah.
On X, sorry.
On the X-verse? Yeah. X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
You remember Pimp My Ride with that guy?
Oh, that wasn't Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, Exhibit.
That's not.
That's it.
X gonna give it to you is DMX.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking Exhibit.
You're not thinking. Yeah, you're thinking Exhibit. He didn't have that song.
No, he didn't. But he was a rapper.
He was a rapper, but he had no good songs.
I can't think of a single song from Exhibit, but he did have Pimp My Ride, and that show was awesome.
That show was awesome. That's true. But he had nothing else.
So
frankly, I don't even know how he got that show. He was never a big rapper.
He must have been something.
I guess he was something.
Is he just like a personality or something?
I mean, he had one, that's for sure.
I mean, I just remember they put TVs in every square inch of the car.
Oh my gosh.
I remember one time they did a truck and they made the whole bed a TV. Like, that's all he did.
You know, they drove off the lot. You had like 3 good months of that whole setup, and that shit was just falling apart, dude.
Thing is toast.
Oh, you knew it too.
Yeah, because especially, not even if it breaks, but somebody's stealing everything out of that car. Like, that thing is just, that thing's loaded with just televisions.
Oh,
man.
my gosh.
Sheesh. I will say this. I want to say this. I've started watching a show on Apple TV. I'm watching The Crowded Room with Tom Holland.
Oh,
do you know about that?
I do know about this.
That's about Billy.
It's about like this. It's from the 60s?
No, it's from the 80s.
80s.
But it's a guy.
That was Billy.
Billy something. And
the kid?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
But he's got multi-personality disorder.
And that's Tom Holland.
And he got he was proven innocent, or I don't know if it was innocent, but he was basically like let go because of his multi-personality disorder.
But what was he doing?
I can't remember if
he
he
killing
was
people?
I don't know. I think he was killing people. I know he was.
Oh,
I
so
know
you
he was.
haven't gotten far enough in yet.
No,
Wow.
but it's pretty good. I mean, Tom
Dude,
Holland's
I'll just say
nice.
this. We're not sponsored by Apple TV,
No, but we like it.
but it's good.
They got great shows.
Wow.
I mean, let's
Are you
just go
kidding
through
me?
the list. You got Ted Lasso. You got Shrinkage or Shrinking.
Shrinking. You got
Great
Severance.
Severance.
Oh my god.
When does season 2 come out?
Oh man, I think they're working on it
I mean,
now.
the writer's strike.
That writer's.
That's really pissing me off.
I mean, I'll write you something.
I'll give you whatever I can.
I'll write the best script you ever seen.
Well, probably not. It'd probably be the worst script I've ever seen, but I'll give you a script. You can pay me whatever the hell you want. So, but I mean, there's so many good shows. There's one that I really want to watch is Silo.
Dude,
Is it good?
I've watched the first episode. Good.
Oh my god.
Based off a book called Wool. I've heard people that have read the book say one of the best adaptations. You know, sometimes they struggle with that.
Yeah, they do.
It's a problem.
It's a damn
I
problem.
mean, that's why we're in the strike. They
That's
can't.
why
They can't write.
No, they can't. But they're not getting paid, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, they're not getting paid. Well, really, what it comes down to is they're not getting paid for streaming.
They're not getting paid residuals, right?
From streaming. Ever since streaming took over, the studios has just been like, well, we'll
So
just
they're
take
pay-
that cash.
So they're just paying straight up for like the script, and then that's the end of their money making.
Well, and you get probably a little kickback from the theater run.
Maybe, but now
If it's in
streaming's not doing anything for you as a writer,
Right.
and that's where everyone's watching everything.
Right. That's where I'm watching it.
That's it. That's all I'm watching.
I mean, I still go to the movies. I mess with the movies. I like the movies.
You do mess with the movies. I need to. I feel like every time I go, I enjoy it, but I don't get out.
You love films.
I love films. I don't know much about them.
Not as much as me, but that's okay.
I love watching films.
They're so good.
I mean,
But you like watching a good show, too.
I love a good show, and you know me, it's hard for me to get into a show.
Very.
That's like it has to be so captivating at the beginning, or I'm out.
Right.
That's why a Breaking Bad does it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Surprisingly, because it's kind of a slow start.
It is. There's a slow
But
burn.
the concept was captivating.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of captivating, speaking of shows, movies, just for Movie Club, I just watched this movie again. Talk about this one. 7.
Oh my gosh, Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. What's his
Thank
bug?
you,
What's
Kevin.
Kevin Costner.
Spacey.
Look in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
That's a film.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
like top 5 thrillers of all time.
Yeah, and actually in Film Club, we kind of broke it down. There are some things that some problems with it.
Is there?
Namely, there's a couple different ways it could have ended, and apparently I heard the director wanted to end it
Of not killing Costner.
not killing Spacey.
Oh yeah,
Or-
Spacey,
or-
not Costner.
The camera's blacks, and then you hear a shot, but you don't know what exactly
You have
took
to
place.
You have to think about it.
You take it to the end.
That would have been nice.
That kind of, to me, I heard that and I was like, actually, that kind of.
Because then maybe you're thinking
nice.
maybe he killed himself.
Right.
Because he couldn't handle it.
Maybe here 2 shots, kills him and then himself.
Wow.
There was ways you could have gone with
coulda-
that.
Yeah, you could have let us kind of have some fun with it.
Yeah, but they saw him. He blows his head off,
Immediately.
and then he just pumps like 5 into his chest, which apparently some people know the law better than I do. That's the problem. It's not capping him in the face. It's the shots after to his gut.
What do you mean that's the problem?
That's excess. That's what puts you in jail for a long time.
Shooting him in the head doesn't?
Apparently.
Why would he killed him?
Right.
So
you
he's
could-
going to jail.
But you could say like he was provoked. He thought he was going to charge him or something. I don't know. There's ways out of that. But then you get the couple in the chest. That argument's gone.
Yeah, because then you're just
you just buried him.
I mean, yeah, you're just
It's not-
that dude's wearing it.
Yeah, that is what he's
Holy
doing.
smokes.
He's wearing that shit.
That's a great film.
Yeah, it's really, really damn good, dude.
So,
I don't know, man. How long have we been going?
I mean, you know what's cool though, real quick? If you have a Fire Stick, you can get all professional sports and college games for free.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
There's an app.
Oh, it's like an antenna kind of app thing?
It's like you use the downloader app and you can download this thing and you get all of them.
Is that right?
I kid you not. I've watched every game I want.
Is that right?
It's sick.
Wow.
Just
Is that
saying.
a plug for Amazon Fire TV?
I don't know if they
Shout
really,
out.
I don't know if they're really advertising it, but that's nice.
That's really nice.
I like it.
And yet we weren't watching the Monday Night Football. We watched it on my phone.
Yeah, well, I don't have it down here. I have the Roku down here, and that's glitchy as F.
Oh
That
my
glitch
gosh.
is just. I mean,
Oh, was it?
Roku's got to figure it out.
I don't think that was Roku. I thought we determined.
Yeah, but Roku has problems.
I mean, they're the cheapest
I mean,
device, right?
I've tried. I had the Roku upstairs trying to watch Apple TV on it.
yeah.
Does not let me play a video. I had to use that device you gave me,
Well, good
the
thing I gave it.
Xfinity one, because Roku, you can't watch a video on Apple TV through that thing.
I guess it's a good thing I gave you the Flex.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, you were advertising as an Apple TV, and it wasn't. It wasn't even close.
How long is a 1,085 bars?
I have no idea.
I feel like we need to know that because I don't know how long we've been going.
I mean, I think we've gone.
You think we're good?
I think we've gone.
You think we're set? This is fine?
Maybe. Unless you got anything else on your mind.
No, I don't really. I mean, I guess shout out Thrive Fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Thrive's a really cool, actually interesting company that we've just learned about recently.
We've just partnered with recently.
They're exciting. It's a fantasy type situation. It's a fantasy app, but you also, it's more of like a, it's kind of like a
It's prop
prize picks.
and it's prop betting too.
Right. But it's for fantasy.
Well, but yeah, but it's no, because I think it's, and a lot of times they'll slash it. It'll be like, is Justin Herbert going to throw for 285 yards or less?
So it's more of like a prize picks.
I think that's what it's more like.
And the interface seems nice.
The interface seems really nice. We got a download code, referral code in the description of the video.
Yeah, if you're on our TikTok page, there's a link. You download it. I think if you put in $25,
If you put in up to 250, they'll match 250.
yeah, that's nice.
That's a good deal.
I mean, they're giving you $250
It's just free money.
straight up.
That's nice.
Do it.
Do it.
If you like sports betting, which most
How much
of us
better?
do.
How much better is watching the game when you've got money on it?
I mean, it makes it so much more intense. You're so much more invested.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you might be shitting your pants because it's not working out the way you'd like.
yeah. But then,
But then a quick turnaround.
oh baby.
I mean,
And this is like Justin Herbert to throw 260. That's easy.
yeah.
What are you doing?
You're placing that bet.
You're taking that bet all day. They constantly are slashing the lines. That's what thing I like about it.
Always take the under on Danny Dimes.
Every single time, no matter what it is.
It's a bad situation. It's just not good.
It's no, you want no part of that.
You shouldn't even have a nickname. Danny Dimes. You're not dropping dimes.
I can't think of one dime he's ever dropped.
I haven't seen one.
Show me one.
The only dimes he's dropping is handing into Saquon's hands.
Oh my gosh. All right. Episode 1.
Kib0shed.
Out.